what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Hot Toys Prey Feral Predator Battle Damage 6 scale figure. Wow, now this is a surprise, and I was hearing that it was possible that Hot Toys might give us a battle damage version of this particular figure. So I must admit, I don't know if I really rush out and get it, but I'm here. I think it's like a cool looking piece. And like once it's released, around the time when it's about to release, I might jump on board and pick this one up because I think it'll still be kind of cool to have like the standard version of like the Feral Predator and also like a battle damage one where we can select the green blood that we normally see with like the Predator. So I think that's pretty cool. And I think the stand itself even makes it stand out a little more too as well because now it has like this big like tree build into the diorama base, so I think that's awesome too. But anyway, I'm finna get into this right now. Okay, here's the Hot Toys Prey Feral Predator Battle Damage 6 scale figure. Now, this was just recently announced by Hot Toys, and I was hearing that it's a possibility that we might get like a battle damage version of the Feral Predator. So now I must admit, it's like very similar to like the previous like Hot Toys, or you can say the standard Feral Predator figure. But this is still pretty cool looking. I'll be on board for this. I probably won't like rush out and like pick it up. But I think it's kind of cool that we can get this particular version of the Feral Predator because now we can see all like the green blood. It looks painted pretty good. It's like all over his like body, even like some of the accessories, and it looks like you get basically like the same accessories that you got with the standard release of the Feral Predator from Hot Toys. But one of the things I do notice that is different is the actual like diorama base, like the stand itself. Now there's a tree built into the stand, which looks pretty awesome. Now the Feral Predator will come with the removable bone mass, light up lead function, interchangeable mandibles, swappable regular and severed right arms, multiple interchangeable hands, a shield, a bolt gun, combi stick, and the diorama display base. So if anything, the only thing I think is kind of different about this particular release or upcoming release is the idea that he has a severed like arms too as well, like his arm when it was like chopped, and you can even stick it into like the tree itself. And like I mentioned earlier, they got like this new type stand. It's kind of basically like the same diorama base that came with the previous like Feral Predator figure, but this time it has like this like large tree, which I think looks kind of awesome built into it. So I'm assuming that will probably definitely take up a lot of space. But I must admit, I think that's pretty cool though. Now that the tree is built into the stand, it's definitely a very superb looking base. Now I do think that the green blood is awesome on the Feral Predator. That looks pretty cool. That's why I say I must admit I think this is like worth picking up, and I guess definitely if you missed out on the first release, you probably should go with this one. But still, if you want like this particular version of like the Feral Predator like damage, where you can set the green blood, because I know Hot Toys is calling it battle damage paintwork. That's what they're calling like in these promo images, because you can see there's like one even like on his mandible, like a little bit of the green like blood. There's also like on his shield, like on his abdominal area, like upper chest, like his arm. I must admit, all that is really pretty cool looking, and there's no question I would have liked to have like the Predator like this, like where he's like battle damage. You can see basically, you can see the green blood like I was saying. So I think that's pretty neat. So yeah, like I said, I'm on board for it. I'm not really too sure. I don't think I'll rush out for it, but I'm here though. I'm willing to pick this up. And the Feral Predator also comes with two interchangeable right arms, regular and severed. Severed, like it's chopped off. So that's pretty awesome, And you can even stick it in the tree, like I just mentioned. So that's pretty cool. So some of the stuff is like making it seem like it's worth picking up. And I guess definitely if you have missed out like on the original release, you should probably pick this one up. I think this is still like an awesome display option for the Feral Predator, like where we can see like the green blood that we normally see on Predators, so it kind of makes sense that we can get this particular version of the Predator with like the green blood oozing all around him or on his weapons and accessories. So I think it's pretty awesome. And the diorama base that comes with the Feral Predator battle damage version, it's like very similar to like the standard release, but there are like some differences in the figure. I'm noticing that like even the axe is like battle damage, where it has like the green blood on it. Plus, not only that, there's like a rope tied around it too as well, which wasn't on the standard release. Also on the stand, you don't have like that piece of like broken like wood, like tree stump that was on the standard version. That's not on this. But one of the big things about this one is that the tree itself. Wow, look, now that is really cool looking. It's like this large tree that's attached to it. It would have been cool if we could separate that, but I think it's like built into the base, you know. So I bet this will need like a lot of space, and it's even taller than the Pharaoh Predator, if I'm not mistaken. But was about the same height as the Pharaoh Predator. But you also can stick like a severed arm into it too as well. So wow, that looks pretty awesome. Nice stand. Now Hot Toys has the Prey Pharaoh Predator Battle Damage 6 scale figure scheduled to be released at the end of 2026 to early 2027. So I don't think I'll rush out and get this one, but I think I am going to probably pick this one up because it'll be cool to display the Pharaoh Predator like this, you know, with the green blood and so on. It's pretty awesome. And I guess this is like surely like worth picking up if you missed out on like on the standard release. You know, you probably should go on with this one. You know, he has like the green blood on him, like giving him that battle damage look. I think it probably still would be like worth picking this one up. And I think just the stand itself is awesome too as well. I wonder if Hot Toys would give us a Naru figure now. That'd be kind of pretty cool to go with him. I think that'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely on board for this. I'm not too sure if I really will pick it up, but I do think it looks pretty awesome though. And definitely worth like the spraying with the other Pharaoh Predator, you know, because now we have a clean version and the battle damage version as well. Hot Toys has the battle damage version of the Pharaoh Predator from Prey scheduled to be released at the end of 2026 to like early 2027. So yeah, like I said, I might not rush out and get this, but I am on board for picking up this particular piece. I like the severed arm that he has, with the arm that's like chopped off. Even like his accessories, like even his body has like blood like all on it, like his battle damage, like the new look of the stand, which is very similar to like the previous like stand that we got with the standard version. Whereas this one has like that tree thing like built into it, where you can stick like his chopped off arm into it. So I think that's pretty cool. But like I say, I'm definitely on board for it. I'm interested, you know, and I guess this is definitely worth picking up if you missed out on like the first or like the standard release of the Pharaoh Predator from Hot Toys. If people missed out on that, I think it's probably they should probably surely go ahead and pick this one up, even though they probably don't want it like with the blood on it and stuff like that. I still think it's kind of probably worth picking up though, you know, like in the end. And I wonder if Hot Toys will eventually give us like a Naru figure, like one based on her. That'd be kind of cool, you know. I was hearing there was stuff like with her likeness or whatever. I didn't even know that. Somewhere she didn't allow like her likeness to be made, well, you know, be used to make a figure of her. I didn't even know that. But I think that would be awesome if they could do something like that, though. Like give us like a figure based on her, like to go with the Pharaoh Predator. That'd be pretty awesome. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.